money I'm stacking. Why they rock diamonds? I can't relate to them, ain't my shit common. I set a goal for me 2 or 3 commas. 7 figures, 8 figures to 9 figures. On a slow pace to get rich quick. Same time we just think different. Cause when you make it hit different.
Been several years since I last worked a 9 to 5. Multiple streams and I ain't talking about no Spotify or Apple Music. And for Daryl killed it on the hook, it's only right you know I had to use it. Super smart but I be acting stupid. It's a big difference between talking and when you actually prove it. Entrepreneur life, who said it's all fun and games? Clever with words, had to realize it's a numbers game. Make the money multiply, divide it, then you add it up. I don't need the carrots, I just rather get my cabbage up. If they always lowercase, that mean that it's never capped. Once you get your credit right, just know that you can leverage that. And you can never find my stash cause it's in the vault. They don't never see the grind, they see the end result. Like Kirk, I'm getting Franklin's, need a resolution. We ain't using no excuses, strictly execution.
Why they party, I'm in here grinding. Money I'm stacking, why they rock diamonds?
Welcome. Hey, welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, whenever you see this video coming to you. This is your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. We're here right here. Oh, yes. We want to get some housekeeping out the way. Got my Woodrow Wilson class of 77 of reunion becoming 45 years to be coming. Listen, let's do this. Share, like, subscribe, notification, all the stuff you know you're supposed to do that you hear every time you go on these things. So look, just make it happen. Listen, I want to share with you guys, we talked about, I want to get back into positioning for financial abundance. Make money in your business, part 2. Make money in your business, part 2. Part 1 was choosing the right revenue model. Today we're going to be talking about creating a foundational program or service. Let me put this up real quick. Let me get this going over here. Okay, get that going. IG, you out there, you in. So financial showing. Okay, listen, so today we want to get right with it. Positioning for financial abundance. Make money in your business. Remember, part 1 was choosing the right revenue model. Without the right revenue model, how you plan on making money? You know what I'm saying? So look, so some of the things, let me talk with you guys for a minute. So today we're going to talk about creating a foundational program or service. Now, who am I talking to? I'm really talking to anybody, but who is my focus? My focus is for my kingdom-driven entrepreneurs. Are you a kingdom-driven entrepreneur? Want to use kingdom principles to build your business? Want to use kingdom economics to build your business to be sustainable? That's the things we want to talk about. Remember, part 1 was choosing the right revenue model for sustainability. We always want to scale up. Are you scaling to grow, or are you scaling just to scale? If you're scaling to grow, it's going to cost you something. Understanding that 70 to 74% of all small businesses who scale too soon, they fail. And that was just a little sidebar. So let's get into today's lesson, creating a foundational program or service. So we talk about, and we're really dealing with, that was my grandson, y'all, with no shirt on, but he'll be okay. So he'll probably walk back to it. Creating a foundational program or service. So we're really dealing with revenue models. One of the things in our incubation and acceleration program, we deal with building your business model and strategy. Inside building that business model and strategy is your revenue model, because most small businesses do not reach their potential or get the revenue that they're looking for because 1, they're not in the right business model, 2, they're not in the right revenue model. So within your revenue model, there should be a service that you can rely on to produce a specific amount of money, a specific amount of revenue month after month for your business. And we might have touched on that earlier, but I want to make sure you grasp this, because I remember when I was in the world, I always had this one hustle. No matter what happened, I could use that one hustle and I would always get paid. So when you look at this thing, this is called your foundational program or service. So you have the specific thing, the specific service that you can rely on to produce the service or product that you can rely on to produce a specific amount of revenue month after month for your business. We call this your financial program or service. Look, get your pen and pencil out. Take some notes, okay? So we're talking about creating a foundational program allows you to experience consistent cash that will aid in, watch this, during the ebb and flows of your small business. You know how we go up, we go down, we go up. But this particular service or this particular product, program, service, product, you are pretty much guaranteed you're going to make this amount every month. What is that thing? So I had a client, right, and I'm just going to say the name is Janice, okay? So I kind of suggested this to, when they're going through our incubation program, It's things that we suggest that they might do. We do an assessment and all this stuff. So I suggested the same concept to Janice. We look closely at her revenue model and determined her top service that was currently bringing in the most revenue was a 7-day program that was offered to individuals for $97. Her top service was a 7-day program that was offered to individuals for $97. So we talked about some stuff. We did some research, and we determined we had to make a little tweak to our business, just a little tweak to increase our revenue and provide consistent income. So here's what we did to help our business achieve. She wanted to make $3,000 in monthly revenue for this one service. So what we did was, first, we turned the individual 7-day program into a 7-day challenge that could accumulate or accommodate an unlimited number of participants. I'm going to say it again. So we turned the 7-day program into a 7-day challenge that could accommodate an unlimited number of participants. Number 2, we turned the 7-day challenge into a monthly offering. Number 3, we increased the price $97 to $150 per participant. Bam. Now, so what do we come up with? So she only needed 20 people to fill this program each month. 20 people earned her $3,000 monthly revenue goal for this one service. Oh, that's my beautiful wife walking through. Well, she said hi. But anyway, so now she only needed $20 to fill this program each month, which could earn her $3,000 monthly revenue, which was her goal. So what she did was she just developed her marketing around securing a minimum of 20 people each month for a best-selling program. Real simple, right? So this can be done for if you're coaching, if you're consulting, or any other service professional who prefer to work one-on-one with clients. For example, if you need a minimum of $3,000 in net cash every month, you need to create a 6-month foundational program that costs between $300 to $500 a month. Your price point will be determined in part by the number of clients you want to work with on a monthly basis. If you only want to work with, let's say, 6 people a month, yet still bringing $3,000 per month, then the price of your program should be at least $500 per month. So for our incubation program, a lot of times I normally do between 5 to 8 people in our incubation program at one time, and it generates the income that I'm looking for monthly, and it generates the income I'm looking for annually, because it's just enough people, right? It's not overwhelming. They become a small community, okay? And we reach our goal every month, like clockwork. So let me here's a few things to consider when you're with your foundational program. What are we talking about? Revenue model, under creating your foundational program or service. So here's a few things to consider when you're creating your foundational program. Now, this is just a sidebar. If you never heard of this, creating a foundational program, that's okay. Especially as a new entrepreneur, especially as a kingdom-driven entrepreneur. That's okay. That's why we're here, to expand and expound on certain things. Because one of the things here at Silk Financial and our Incubation Acceleration Program, we want to set you up as if you're already a Fortune 500 company. So here's a few things to consider. 1, length of time for your program or service, 3, 6, or 12 months. 2, specific outcomes and transformations that your clients will experience from working with you. 3, pricing that reflects the value you are providing. And listen, pricing is a whole nother beast. It's a whole nother beast that we really, when we get to pricing, you do not want to miss that. You do not want to miss that, because pricing is a key. A lot of times, especially small businesses, you underprice. You don't price that's going to cover your personal and your business expenses and be able to reinvest. And lastly, marketing activities that you will focus on consistently to reach your goal. So those are the things that we're talking about when it talks about building your foundational program. Remember, positioning your financial abundance. Make money in your business. Part 1 was choosing the right revenue model for sustainability. Today we talked about creating a foundational program service, that one service that no matter what, every month is going to create that same amount of income. Every month is going to be able to create that same amount of income. You'll see my dog back there. That's all good. Listen, so I'm going to get ready to get out of here. And look, like we always say here at Silk Financial, God loves you, I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Go to our website. Go to our webpage. I gotta go because it's getting kind of crowded in here, and I know you guys see everything going. Peace out, holla, love y'all, talk to you later.
Had to make sure that the